Welcome back to Making Alice's Dress Part 4. And this is taking forever. So as you can see here, I've got all my fabrics pretty much pieced together, not cut out. A few of them I have to make lining pieces for. And this is the lining for the sleeve. This costume is taking me forever to get done. The making of this video right now is on October 6th, my Mad Hatter Day, and this dress was supposed to be ready for October 7th. It is not. So tomorrow's costume is going to be a different character, and Alice will be debuted on the 9th, as on October 8th, my birthday, I have a different costume planned. It is what it is at this point. So, you see how I'm using this light blue fabric here for the collar like I said I was going to do? So I didn't read the instructions 100% closely to understand some things, so I ended up having to change the color on that. Because what I thought was a piece of fabric that goes inside the shirt is apparently the upper portion of the bodice. That goes to show what I know and don't know on sewing. Apparently I don't know what a yoke is. I thought a yoke was very similar to a facing. It is not. So that last little white thing that you saw me cutting out, that was just some inner facing that I have to use for the collars. And this is the front piece of the shirt. As you can see my little paws there, I was wondering if I was supposed to have cut that or not. It's actually a good thing that I did. So this was supposed to be my change in the pattern. The front was supposed to be on a fold and the back was supposed to be in two pieces instead of a fold like the pattern shows. I didn't have near enough fabric like I thought I was going to be able to do that because I was using scraps from the skirt. But it's fine. So the front has a seam. Big deal. And to make life easy for myself-ish, I decided just to fold out a bunch of extra bed sheets from various projects, usually the lining skirts, to cut out the lining without taking the other pieces off. It's about as even as you can get. At this point, I was just scrambling to get everything done. And this was over the course of like 2 days. So on Sunday, I was kind of scrambling, trying to get 2 different costumes done because on my birthday, I can't go and take photos in my costume like I wanted. So I had to do it on Sunday, where I had another costume plan, and then I was doing all this right afterwards. But I decided to end that night with just sewing on the buttons for the apron, which I don't show at all. That's okay. And here's that part with the collar. I would have loved to have used this little light blue fabric, but like I said, I ended up using that light blue fabric for the yoke, as in that piece right there. So this is the front pieces, and then those are the back pieces. So the collar is in one of the other shades of blue. And completely forgot that I never showed you what the pattern looked like, so this time around, I decided to try to follow it as accurately as possible, going step by step, and I want to say I followed about 97%. So this is me sewing up the front seam of the shirt, because I don't want to do buttons down the front. I'm doing a zipper up the back instead, so that's why it's in 2 pieces. For the most part, I understood how the pattern instructions went. There was just a few things that did not make sense, so I had to kind of just wing it and worked with what worked. Shoulder seams and side seams. And this ended up bigger than I thought it was going to. To be honest, I did use the biggest size in the pattern because I wanted to give myself more room. And also the sizing was just so strange that what should have fit for me is actually too big for this Go figure. The collars. So this is now the newer version of the collar, and I just need to iron down that inner facing. Did I already have it ironed down on that? I guess I did. There's a couple extra clips that I filmed but didn't show, like me turning the collars right side out and pressing them and stitching pieces down, but it's okay. And this was where I had to fold in extra fabric up the back so I can possibly cut it later. And what she's looking like so far right now, so I'm actually extremely happy with how it's turning out, even if it's giving me a major headache trying to get it done. So that's just showing you like roughly where the zipper should be, a hook and eye at the top, and approximately where the skirt will be sitting, which is probably about 2 to 4 inches that I'll have to cut off the bodice. It's just coming together. And I swear I was not going to be able to sew all of this together right here on the collars and whatnot, but I got it done. I have at least one more video in plan for Alice, and then the reveal. Have a good night.